all of the sales textbooks tell us. Use case studies with clients who've been successful to sell the next client. Case studies are great for gaining credibility with potential clients, so it all makes so much sense. If only it was so easy to do that in Japan. Find out why it is different here in Japan in this week's episode. Welcome back to year 4 of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which we release every Monday. I'm your host, Dr. Extolling, your corporate coaching and training guy, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Training, Tokyo, Japan, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. My new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be out very shortly. We are bringing the show to you from our High Performance Center here in Akasaka, in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? We are looking at giving you a big edge in business in Japan. Let's all be at the forefront, at the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. This is episode number 200, and we have reached an important milestone with the show. The inspiration for the show was Tim Langley's Tokyo on Fire, which covered the weekly political situation in Japan. I thought we needed a show which deals with Japanese business issues, and here we are at 200 episodes. However, I didn't see the need for a show focused on a weekly commentary about the business and situation in Japan. That's already well covered by the media. Japan is a difficult market to crack if you don't know how things work here. So I thought, well, a how-to show would be the most valuable. So this is the third largest economy in the world, and certainly one of the most sophisticated markets. We have rule of law here, don't require international companies to hand over their IP in order to do business, and have a wealthy set of buyers, both individuals and companies. Japan has its own requirements, and better to know those when doing business here or wanting to do business here. The differences are also fascinating, and there are many things we can learn from Japan about how to conduct business. There are 3 key skills in business: leading, selling, and presenting. And that is what we focus on exclusively in the show. Everyone is in a rush, so I thought a show around about 15 minutes long could be easily absorbed by busy people. And we do it as a video show and a podcast with the accompanying transcript to suit the different ways people process information. Today, we are talking about why there are few sales case studies in Japan. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Getting client cooperation to create sales case studies in Japan is tough. Japanese companies are very careful about how much information they let outside of the firm. When you are thinking to yourself, we did a really great job, and this would make a great case study, get ready for rejection. Not everyone in Japan says no, but the percentage is very, very high in this country. When you think about it, this is a great opportunity gone begging. What can we do to get around this problem? Well, the no usually means exactly that, and companies do not relent in their negativity toward the idea. Our persuasion powers always fall short because this tends to be a company-wide policy issue, and the people we are dealing with can't change the policy. When you ask them why we can't turn this magnificent triumph into a case study, they say annoying stuff like, If we do it for you, we have to do it for all the other providers, or the other providers will feel we are favouring you. As a foreigner, you are inclined to think, oh yeah, so what? And want to really question why any of this would be a problem. Well, it is a problem. It isn't going away anytime soon, so we have to be more creative. We can create two types of case studies, the verbal and the print variety. The format can vary, but if we think about how time poor everyone is today, clarity and brevity are virtues in both cases. We should start with the outcome, the result. Why begin at the end? We want to keep people reading or listening, so we need to break through all of the competing distractions and grab their attention. Extolling the wonderful and extensive outcomes of your solution gets them interested to see if the same pixie dust magic can be sprinkled on their enterprise. We're also showing our credibility. The outcome must be relevant and an example that the potential buyer of our services or product can mentally extrapolate to themselves in order to have real meaning. After dangling the goodies in front of the client, we now talk about the issue we solved. This is best delivered in the form of a story. Just going into the mechanics of the issue, boring and not likely to motivate the listener. If we can describe the people involved and the pain the issue is causing, we can start to ignite the listener's emotional connection with the story. We can say things like, the pressure from our client's senior management had been intense. From last spring, the section manager, Shimada-san, was so stressed by the pressure for delivering the results on time that he was developing an ulcer in his stomach. He even started to take time off to go to hospital. His whole team were worried because they felt maybe they would not be able to get their piece of the project done on time. They saw a potential big loss of face because their colleagues would feel they had let the rest of the company down. They were all working hard, but were concerned. They were getting nowhere. Now, we have to put some flesh on the bone. We have counted the human cost of failure. This is much easier to identify with than numbers in a spreadsheet cell coming up short. We've introduced a situation the buyer can mentally visualize in their own frame of reference. Find out more. We come back from the break. If you want to sell more and do it more easily, do the Winning with Relationships selling course. If you can't build trust, no sale. Can't design excellent questions to understand the client's needs, no sale. Can't present the solution convincingly, no sale. Can't handle objections properly, no sale. Can't close, no sale. Master the sales process by doing the Winning with Relationships selling course now in either Japanese or English. The bestseller, Japan Sales Mastery, is the new Bible of selling in Japan. To sell to Japanese buyers, you need to create long-term partner-level trust, fully understand Japanese buyers' real needs, convince buyers with your solutions, overcome their hesitation, fear and doubt, know how to ask for the order, ensure repeat orders. This book is the product of 30 plus years in the trenches selling in Japan. Order Japan Sales Mastery now. Welcome back. Next, we describe the solution we provided to fix this gap. This is the how we did it part of the story. And again, it shouldn't be a simple mechanical telling of how things happened. We need to combine the solution description with the impact it had on individual members of the team. We talk about the features of the solution, but we have to link those to the benefits we delivered to the company, how they took those benefits and applied them. We can say something like this. The XYZ software we installed used a combination of our big data and artificial intelligence capability to isolate out the critical steps to meet the deadline. We saved hundreds of hours of team time, and the additional efficiency actually delivered the project pitch perfect and ahead of the deadline. Shimada-san could finally stop his ulcer medication, and the team were regarded as the heroes of the hour. We're invited to the celebration dinner, and what a phenomenal night of major partying that was. Everyone was ecstatic with what we had done together, and they really thanked us for saving them. Even if you cannot reveal the client's name, get these type of rich episodes into print and in front of potential clients during meetings. There is the dry rendition version. Let's all avoid that one. Instead, use storytelling to emotionally involve the listener. If you do, then the story brings the key points alive and makes the buyer identify with the scenario in a way that they care what happened. This is powerful, and we do not do enough good storytelling in our sales work. The irony is we are all dripping in rich and valuable detail, have plenty of scope to do this, but we don't pull all the parts together. Find your hero stories, collect the details, and turn them into tales that burst with applied benefits gushing forth from the feature nitty-gritty details of the solution. But remember, to make it memorable through your storytelling skills. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday, we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. And every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday, we're releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses. And so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode number 201, we're talking about sports lessons which instruct leaders. So yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We are here to help you. We've only got one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.